Stetson University.
My name's Darash Desai. I am a senior here at Stetson, and I'm double majoring in biochemistry and physics, and minoring in computer science. I had a professor who is in touch with a professor here, and they're just good friends, and they work together quite often. And so this teacher at my high school told me to apply here. He thought it would be a great place for me to be. And I had actually been to Stetson a few times because of computer programming competitions that are hosted by Stetson annually. And so I actually, through those competitions, I had gotten a few scholarships to go here. And so it just kind of made sense to apply and see whether I could go here. So initially I'd intended to come here for the year and transfer out, but my first semester went pretty well. And so I ended up going to apply to transfer anyway, but I got as far as handing out the letter of recommendations to my professors for writing, and at which point I decided that I don't want to go anywhere. I've had a pretty pleasant experience. As far as academically, you know, having that one-on-one with my professors really helps me out, just, you know, learning my material and testing well and just getting through the courses. But a lot of interaction with my professors is also about, you know, the other things I do with my life, and having an adult and somebody that I can trust to talk to has been very helpful in a lot of situations where I'm just trying to figure out which direction I want to go, and I'm trying to get advice about things that I haven't yet experienced but know that they have. And so it's been incredible to get, you know, their advice and their insight on a lot of things that I'm dealing with now as far as the direction that I want to go with in my life. And it's caused me to branch out a lot more and get involved in more organizations and activities that don't have to do with just my science background. And so it's really enriched my life and kind of given me different avenues that I could pursue out of college that I think are really helpful and I think give more of a meaning or purpose to what I could be doing in the future. Stetson does have a relatively decent international population on campus, I think. And so just, I think for them, having that interaction with different cultures and different ideas, different perspectives, is really great. And even, I was talking to a professor the other day, and he told me that about 33% of the students on campus are the first in their family to attend college. And so, you know, there's even for students that have been born here and raised here and have only been in the United States, they certainly have different experiences just based on how they were raised and what sort of life they were raised in. And having that interaction with between people that have had those different lifestyles is, I think, really cool and interesting, and leads to a lot of personal growth and just becoming more open-minded and more accepting of different perspectives. There's certainly been a lot of students that I've come across that it's hard to pique their interest, but as soon as you rope them in and, you know, get them to an event, really have kind of a life-changing experience as far as realizing what else is out there and what other situations people are dealing with around the world. You know, as far as stand events, we've had documentaries shown where individuals are really kind of torn about what they just experienced and saw on the documentary, and they were completely unaware before, but now are really involved in trying to do something for the situation. And it may have been hard for them to get to the event, or for us to convince them to come to the event, but as soon as they did, it was definitely worth their while, and they got a lot out of it.
Stetson University.